Okay, 8.5 is all about adding and subtracting these functions. And this can get a little bit tricky. The easy type will be in the first part of 8.5. So for example, on page 586, number 3, you're given 15 over 4x plus 5 over 4x, and you're asked to add those. Well, when you add and subtract fractions, you're looking for common denominator. We have a common denominator of 4x. Both terms have 4x as their denominator, so there's not a lot of work to be done. We make the denominator common like this, and we have the 15 plus the 5, and we're left with 20 over 4x. Okay, and that's kind of the easy variety problem relative to what I'm going to show you here in a minute. Another problem like this would be number 7. In number 7, you're given 5x over x plus 3 plus 15 over x plus 3. We're already in common denominator, x plus 3. So write the x plus 3 as your common denominator. We have 5x plus 15. Now we factor, just like we did in 8.4, we'll take out a 5 here. And as it turns out, we have a cross-out opportunity. Get your answer 5. So the first night's homework is going to be largely about doing these where the denominators are already common. But where it gets more difficult will be the second night's homework, where you have to actually find your common denominator. So let me go ahead and show you number 21. Number 21, you're given 9 over x minus 3 plus 2x over x plus 1. You cannot add these together yet because the denominators are different. So you look for what is common. Okay, we're looking for these common multiple. And in this case, there's nothing very common here about x minus 3 and x plus 1. And so that combined term would actually be your common denominator, the x minus 3 and the x plus 1 together. So now we look at our first numerator. Okay, it's a 9. That 9 is just over x minus 3. What's different between the x minus 3, which is the old denominator, and our new denominator? Well, the new denominator has an x plus 1 as well. And that's how you know what to do to adjust your numerator. We have to adjust our numerator by multiplying the 9 times whatever portion of the denominator, the new denominator, didn't previously exist. So when previously it was x minus 3 by itself, now we have a common denominator of x minus 3 times x plus 1. The x plus 1 didn't exist before, so that's what we multiply the 9 by. Now we do the 2x. Well, previously the 2x just had x plus 1. Now our denominator is x minus 3 times x plus 1. It's the x minus 3 that did not exist before. So we have to multiply this numerator times x minus 3. This is called adjusting your numerator to accommodate the common denominator. Once you do that, now we simplify. We focus on the numerator. We distribute the 9 in, 9x plus 9, 2x squared minus 6x. That's our numerator. Let's simplify the numerator by combining like terms. We have 2x squared. 9x minus 6x is positive 3x plus 9. And our denominator is x minus 3 times x plus 1. Now at this point, you would check to see if this is factorable. But it is not factorable, and so we kind of would stop there. Let's do another one. Number 23. Okay, in number 23, you're given negative 15x over x squared minus 8x plus 16 plus 12 times x minus 4. Now, before we try to create common denominator, we need to factor this. Okay, so two numbers that multiply to positive 16 and add to negative 8 is x minus 4 times x minus 4. Okay, and here's our second term. Now, we see that we have x minus 4 common to both. Okay, so we can include that as part of our new denominator. And then we have it, do we only have x minus 4s here? That's all we have is x minus 4s, but we have two of them here. Okay, and again, this is least common multiple, so you have to actually account for the largest of each term you have. If you have two x minus 4's anywhere, you need to account for both of them in your new denominator. Now we can do our numerator. Let's adjust our numerator. The negative 15x sits over x minus 4 times x minus 4. That's exactly what our denominator is. We have no adjustment to make on the numerator in this first term. In the second term, we only had one x minus 4. Now we have two of them. So we need to apply another x minus 4 to the second numerator. Now we can go ahead and simplify. Negative 15x will distribute plus 12x minus 48. That's our numerator. And we'll simplify that. And we'll get negative 3x minus 48 over x minus 4 squared. But we have to always look to factor, and there is a term 3, negative 3 actually, that we can pull out of our numerator. So we'll pull that negative 3 out, and we're left with x plus 16 over x minus 4 squared. All right, I understand these are harder. Figuring out the common denominator and how to adjust the numerator will take practice. So I will put up more video on that technique later in the week. But hopefully this is enough to at least get you started. Good luck.